Pow and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. Today it is the finale of this Marvel Legends A-Force box set, which is a Toys R Us exclusive, and inside there are 6 female figures, all who have appeared in the A-Force comics at some point. Now we've already reviewed 5 of these figures, so there's only 1 left, so there's no need to try and guess, as it is She-Hulk. So let's have a look. Pow, and last but by no means least, here we have Jennifer Walters, aka She-Hulk. Now, considering she's quite a big, strong female figure, I thought we may even get some double jointed elbows, as she is her version of the Hulk, of course. But nope, even with thick, muscly arms, we still get single jointed elbows with this figure, which is a little bit silly, as she's meant to be muscular, as she is meant to be a female Hulk. But she's massive, she's very tall. She dwarfs other Marvel Legends, and I'll show you with some comparisons in a minute. But in regards to just the figure, it's decent enough. It's sneaky because it makes it look like there's a joint there maybe, but no, it's just painted white to show the boots. There is no boot cut, and again, no cut for the gloves either, and again, as I mentioned, only single jointed elbows. No waist crunch as well, which is very frustrating considering she's such a tall figure. I wanted her to be able to look down, so you can get her head to move down, but again, nothing on the waist. There should be an ab crunch. That's frustrating. The hair is quite a strong plastic, so it's going to take some force to move it. It's got a little bit of a green wash in the hair, which I appreciate, and the face sculpt is decent enough considering she's really green. But yeah, she's meant to be a very attractive woman when she's not the Hulk. And there was a time in the comics where she wouldn't always be green, but I think now she's permanently green. But let's find out some more details as we ask the question, She-Hulk, who is she? So this is the part of the video where we ask the question, who is she? And I try and give you a little bit of information about the character that this figure is inspired by. So, She-Hulk, who is she? Well, She-Hulk is Jennifer Walters' first appearance in Savage She-Hulk #1 in February of 1980. She is the cousin of Bruce Banner himself, and after receiving an emergency blood transfusion from her cousin, she acquired her own milder version of the Hulk condition. Difference being is now Jennifer is permanently green, larger and obviously stronger, but she still retains her own personality and intelligence. She is a famous lawyer in the Marvel Comics, and she's been a part of many teams including the Avengers, Fantastic Four and the Defenders. There you go, so I hope that helped. Again, I do not claim to be an expert, but it is nice to have a little bit of information about the characters that these figures are inspired by. Now here is Jennifer compared to 2 of her A-Force team members with Nico Minoru and also Monica Rambeau. And as you can tell, or Rambeau should I say, but as you can tell, she dwarfs them both. Now obviously Nico Minoru is on the female sort of body mould, and Monica's on the average size female mould, but she is still much taller than both of them. And if we bring in one of the female Asgardians as another A-Force member, as Lady Sif, you can see she's even taller than her. So she's taller than those massive warrior goddesses from Asgard. So she is a very impressive height. If I bring in Dirk Anger again from my last video, you will see that he is a standard Bucky Cap Marvel Legend, and she even dwarfs him. But yeah, she's looking very good. If you wanted a new female Hulk, I don't have any of the other She-Hulks in my collection to compare her to, unfortunately, but she will quite happily sit in mine. So yeah, that is it, people. That is the last figure in the wave. So let's do a quick review of who we've got, and I'll give you my favourites. So there we go, that's the whole box set of the A-Force team, and just as a quick roundup, I thought I'd show you some of my favourites. I really like the face sculpt on this Lady Loki, but probably just character wise, my favourite's still going to be Elsa. I like the uniqueness of this singularity though, but the Monica Rambeau head sculpt and it's just very accurate to the comic at the moment as well. And it's nice to get a She-Hulk, but it's not my most favourite character. Maybe it would have been good to get a 2-pack of maybe Jennifer Walters, not as the She-Hulk and then She-Hulk, but that would be asking for much, wouldn't it? The Lady Sif is decent enough for your Asgardian Shelf, but the face sculpt just doesn't have a lot of detail and it looks very cartoony. I know it's a comic-based figure, but still. As mentioned, first time we've got Elsa in figure form, first time we've got Singularity in figure form, first time we've got Monica Rambeau in figure form, first time we've got female Loki in figure form, I think first time we've got a comic version of Lady Sif in figure form, and definitely not the first time we've got a She-Hulk. But even still, it's a very solid pack, especially if you want to fill out the ranks of some female characters on your Marvel shelves. Then this pack is for you if you can manage to get hold of it at Toys R Us. Now, obviously, we have other A-Force members already out, as I've already showed off. Nico Minoru. I've obviously got Carol Danvers over here as well. So I'm sure there are plenty of other female members in your ranks, in your collection already. But it's nice to fill them out. So yeah, let me know what your favorites are in the comments. Let me know if you brought this set. Are you not going to bother? Are you going to skip it? But yeah, happy days. I shall see you on the next one.